Hello everyone. Hope all are doing well. Firstly, I wanted to congratulate those who chose to prepare for UPSC. After this wise decision of yours, the another important decision an aspirant has to make is about choosing the optional subject. So, every one of you may have faced the problem of which subject to choose. Similarly, I faced the same problem for choosing this optional subject in my initial days. All my friends also did. And now, many of the students who are preparing, and many of my students who personally are preparing for UPSC, are asking me for the suggestion which subject to choose for the option. So, to all of them, to all those who have doubts how to choose an optional subject, to all those students, I just want to make it clear. Yes, it is very important for us to choose the optional subject wisely. And now there are some ways uh, to choose this subject. Because why I'm stressing on this optional subject is that because optional subject is the one which helps us to be in the selected list of optional subject is the one which helps us to score as much as we can in our GS. So if one can choose this optional subject wisely, rest assured you can get a good score in the mains answer writing of the UPS. Now, after that, after knowing the importance of this optional subject, we have to know how to choose this. So my formula and which I have applied and which is very good actually for others too is asking three questions to yourself before choosing this optional subject. So what are these three questions one has to answer it himself before choosing the subject? So first question is how vast the syllabus is. So if you are choosing some particular subject, see, first take the UPSC syllabus copy of that particular optional subject and see how vast the syllabus is. Whether the syllabus is very large or very short, or whether you can cover it in a short period or it takes long time for covering the syllabus. Because if you can cover the syllabus early, you have a lot of time for the revision. Or else it takes a longer period, or you have a very short time left for the revision, which is very much important for the aspirants. Now, the second question is what is the success rate of your chosen optional subject? For example, if you have chosen a particular subject like geography or PABAD or sociology. So, on an average, what is the success rate of those students who are writing these subjects as optional in the mains? So, that question is very important to answer. To know this, you just have to open the UPSC website and look at the pass percentages in a particular subject. So every year, some 800 to 900 students are qualifying. Out of them, how many are from the sociology background? What is their what is the success rate if the students has chosen geography as an option, or geography, or the history? Rest all the subject follows. Now, the third question is how much syllabus in your optional is overlapping with the rest of the GS papers? Because as an aspirant, we will be spending most of our preparation or a very long period of time for the optional subject. As I told, it gives us a good score. And if your syllabus in the optional can give you the knowledge, or if it can give you more help to answer the other papers also, then I can say that that's a very good optional because you are spending most time here so that you'll be having so much knowledge on the topics. If the same topics are there in the other subject or in the other GS papers, then you obviously know that you can write those answers better. So the third question is how much syllabus in your optional paper is covered with the other GS papers, or how much it is overlapping with the other GS subjects. So friends, these three questions. First one, how vast the syllabus is. Second one, what is the success rate of your chosen optional subject? And the third one, how much syllabus in your optional subject is overlapping with the other GS papers. So if one can answer these questions and you have a positive note, you can choose that particular optional subject. Now, after this, I have one more question which I personally recommend. which I faced the problem of, and now I wanted to share this with others. That is, how much interest you have in your chosen optional subject. For example, if I have chosen the geography as my optional, so how much interest I have in reading the optional subject, because this preparing for the optional is not easy. We have to study, or we have to cover lots and lots, and we have to go so much in depth for that syllabus. So if one person, or if a aspirant who chose that is not interested, he might lose those track. He might lose the track of the optional subject over a period of time. Then he have to choose another subject and he has to start over again, which is a tedious task. Trust me. So now the important thing, another question to answer is whether you personally are interested in knowing or in reading those subjects, the optional you choose. So, by answering all these questions, one can come to the conclusion of which optional one can choose. Thank you. Thank you so much.